I got this Honda 1300.
Yeah, 2004 Honda VTX 1300.
What he said. It's not doing bike things, and it's a bike, and it's supposed to do bike things.
Yeah.
So we're gonna make it do bike things, basically. All right, so it's not running right. Pouring fuel out the exhaust, running way rich. And what else is wrong with it? Neutral start, switch. Neutral switch. There's some frogginess about that. So first thing we're gonna do is pull this fuel tank off so we get to the carbs, and probably the needle and float are sticking. That's what we suspect. We're gonna pull them off, and hopefully that's all it is. And then we can resolve the neutral start issue. Which basically is it doesn't want to start unless you play with the clutch, and you have to play with the shifter sometimes, Josh. Clutch and shifter. It does have a neutral light here that's supposed to light up, and it's not lighting, so that's why we suspect the switch. So that all combined is probably the reason why it's not biking. Demonstrate the problems.
No light.
No
Neutral
light.
switch is not lit up. Sometimes if you play with the clutch, you can get it to come on. I didn't get it to come on the other day. The last time I got it cranked up to come up on the trailer. Sometimes if you mess with the gear shifter, it might actually be in gear now.
Well, it's not on.
Go with the gear. There, that's neutral.
It's neutral. Oh, I
Yeah.
see no change.
Sometimes you'll get it to flicker. Okay, you can hold the start button all you want to, but if it doesn't think it's in neutral, it's not going to start.
So we're doing the wrong thing and addressing the carburetors first, even though we can't turn the engine over. I think the assumption is that we have to take this gauge cluster off to remove the gas tanks. There we go. Alright, take that nut off.
Just leave that on.
Don't lose that washer. Probably won't lose it. Alright. Now we can take the gas tank off.
Isn't that sweet? They got a little handle.
Oh, it's so helpful. There's Penske driving around with the door open. By that I mean it's probably Amazon or something.
Oh.
Okay, so it's probably a fuel line somewhere. That Josh is discovering just now. Which side is it on now?
It's on the left side. It's over here.
Over here?
It's over here by my leg.
Alright, disconnect the fuel line here.
More goodies.
Yeah. Is that for you or for me?
I don't know. Can't remember. I've ordered so much stuff.
Oh, that wasn't tight at all, now was it? Oh, give some cuts. Alright, lift her off. Gently. Gently. Take the air box off and then we'll...
I wonder if that's supposed to go something.
Probably. Probably. Whoa! Okay, my camera saved the day. We can't move anything. Just gonna leave you guys right there for a minute. All right, how are you gonna do me on the bike? Josh, you weigh like 80 pounds. You lose more tripods that way. I can't get the tripod out, so it might be, I think it's a little both.
So I think we're about to crush your tripod.
We can't crush the tripod. Oh, it's working. So somebody forgot that the trailer wasn't contained. Okay, let me see if I can pull the bike forward.
All
right, we're back where we started. How are we gonna keep that from happening again there, Josh? Did the tripod survive? See, this is why I can't have nice tripods. Yeah, I can't believe it survived that, to be frank, and my name isn't even Frank.
What we're gonna do is we need to strap this front tire back to the front of this trailer, and so it can't roll back.
It's just gone downhill so fast.
I don't know if and or when this video is gonna get posted, but shout out to my brother Rush for the straps. Been a huge help.
I think that rear strap in combination with the tripod just saved your bacon. Oh, so that's what that handle's for. It's actually for strapping too. I see now. So next time the trailer goes over backwards,
the bike will stay in front of the axle.
I was trying to get a good filming view here, Josh. It's all about the video. Okay, now we're gonna try to take the airbox off. I'm glad that didn't happen when the UPS or the Amazon lady was here. That would have been terribly embarrassing. I feel like this would be a good use for power tools. Just strip them right out. Boy, this is shiny. I'm not so sure I'm comfortable with this. I don't,
yeah, this bike is very shiny.
I don't like shiny things.
Nice.
Oh, she's leaking oil. I don't think fluid's supposed to come out of this.
That should be an air box.
It's an oil box now.
That should be an air box.
Oh, it's just running out like a mountain stream. Well, I can see why it wasn't running right, Josh. Why was there liquid coming out? That looks like oil, not gas.
That's definitely oil.
Why is there oil in your air box?
It also looks like very...
Oh my goodness! What is happening? Oh, that is so bad. Soak it up. Yeah, if the needle and float's stuck, goodness. Oh.
I think I figured out why it might not be running right.
Just wring that out. I don't think it's supposed to be an oil bath air cleaner. How did it sound when it ran last?
It sounded okay.
No hammering, ticking, knocking, banging, clunking.
I mean, I didn't run for very long.
Okay, so we got to get those 3 screws out, and that one, I guess. My hands are so slippery. Ah. Probably under that tab up there, and I don't see any other fasteners, so
There's hoses. Because of course there's hoses.
Of course there is. Okay, get rid of that. So I was hoping we could pull the bowl without pulling the carb, but we gotta pull the carb for that. You don't have to disconnect the cables because we can just tilt it up. See if you can loosen that.
Only stripped it out a little.
Another one that has been off since 2004. Got it. Got it. Hey. Okay. Carb should mostly wiggle off now. There's not a whole lot holding it on. Hopefully that's all the hoses. We have to take the other clamp off?
I think we do.
Oh, I don't think so.
You got it.
Oh, there's goody, more hoses. Okay, we don't have to get the. I'm gonna hold this. You take those 4 screws out.
I need a rag.
No, you don't.
My hands are so slippery.
Here, I have a gas filled.
Gas rag to wipe my gassy hands off
Yeah.
on.
Ugh, okay, do it without stripping it, Josh. Oh. No. No. Okay, see if you can get the other ones. Oh, okay, we got 2. Got that one. Don't strip it. No, yeah, just
Nope.
stop. Just stop. Just stop. I don't know why. This one's
No. Nice rounded heads on them.
Hold on. Alright, get this loose. You should be able to get it with the screwdriver.
Doesn't it?
Just gas everywhere.
Better not smoke next to this thing.
Yeah, don't do that.
This thing's gonna go up in a blaze of glory.
Oh, it's running into my wounds.
It's running all over my hands.
The burn. Alright, so gently save the gasket. Okay, so
This is
on that part is attached. It should be attached.
Pull this.
Oh, it is attached. Now you gotta pull that little pin over there.
Or you just pull this off.
I didn't say drop it. It's very gassy down there. Oh. Okay, now let's try this again. Will it come off? Ew.
Oh, that was supposed to be stuck.
Yeah, well, it could have been. It could have been, but we jogged it loose because it's actually connected to the float. If the float was stuck and we just jogged a little, you could do the same thing by knocking on it. Anyway, it's loose now. That's all we need. My neighbor has decided that this is the right time to mow his yard and disturb our filming. Anyway,
Looks like he's mowing his driveway.
can it be, Josh? We're going to use carb cleaner on a carb. I mean, just, you know,
Just give it.
at this point, the thing is, I feel like that accelerator pump is stuck, but it can't be.
I feel like it is as well.
It can't be because it was working.
Yeah.
Huh?
Any of these little needle valves?
And they were all working. Now you're going to be clean.
You know how much carb cleaner I've had on my body today?
More than any,
Probably an unrecommended amount.
more than any human being should ever have, would be my guess.
Yeah, something along those lines,
Okay.
like that.
I'm sure that'll just seal right back up like brand new.
Yeah.
I saw that gasket. We're going to try it.
Send him home with an Ugga and a Dugga.
It's not lined up. Jiggle around a little bit.
Did you see where that went?
Yep.
And what it
It's
was?
a great beyond.
You should put the rest of those in the pan.
I probably should. I have a habit of doing this every time I hold the excess screws in my
And drop
hand.
them?
I should let you give this the extra Ugga Duggas. All right. Now let's see if we can get this back.
Rush is going to light up your comment section.
I hope he does, because I don't know anything about bikes, so teach me. I've never seen him or met him. He's never seen or met me that I know of.
Did y'all go to my graduation dinner thing?
No.
No?
We just lost more stuff.
I'm pretty sure the invitation is on the
That
graduation.
doesn't mean we're invited. I always assume when somebody sends me something, it's just a thing, they're being polite. Like, we don't really want you to come, but we want you to think that we want you to come.
Mhm.
Gotta the order of operations. That goes back on there.
I think this is the fastest I've ever had a carburetor off and then back on a vehicle.
Well, I mean, like, it ran before, it was just flooding, right?
Yeah.
The question is, why is it flooding if it's not the float? But I need to see if it's still flooding now
Yeah.
that we know the float works. See if you push that on. Everything's so slippery with gas and carb cleaner now. All right, so we can't test the carb again and know if it was sticking until we get it running. So I'm gonna pull this cover. It's a little disconcerting to have things so shiny that you can see yourself while you're working on them. Not my cup of tea. I don't like shiny things. Okay, what do we got here? So there's the shifter. You can see the switch way back up there. Let's see if we can simulate that with an alligator clip. Alright, so it started with the neutral safety switch shorted out. So, I don't know. Gonna see if I can pull that switch and maybe make it work. Okay, well, let's test this with a meter, I guess. See what we got. It's not changing when I push it. Oh, there it does. So there's a possibility it's not getting pushed properly. These are made of brass, and it does have a little wear on the end there, so it's possible that it's not getting pushed enough. I don't know. pushed. Allow me to demonstrate. So there it's disengaged. There it's engaged, it's in neutral. Disengaged, engaged. So I've determined the switch is kind of working, but there's still too much resistance in it. Put my meter on it, if you can see that like 50 ohms, I guess that's too much for the bike to recognize as working. It needs a much lower ohm reading. So I think we're gonna have to replace that switch. There's no fixing it. It's a, you know, pressed together unit, so see if we can find a new one basically. I have checked it, installed, and checked it with the wire, and it's working the same as it does out of the bike, but it only works when I short the wire, so clearly that switch is still too high resistance. So here's a new neutral safety switch. Oh, is it already open, or did I just do that? Anyway, so here's a new neutral safety switch, and I suspect the old one is just too high of a resistance, even though it is technically somewhat switching. I think it's just the resistance is too high for it to work properly for whatever system it's using, interlock system. Let's try this new one out. Come on now. Stay clipped on there. Okay, so open line, and then goodness, the reaction time on this. Where are we getting? Okay. 13.9 milliohms. Well, I don't know. Let's install it and see what happens. Okay, new one I think is in. Let's see if it. Oh, go. Gotta hook up the wire. Okay, now we have a light. Okay, let's put the shifter off. Alright, so we've consulted an expert. That tube where we were getting liquid out of, I don't know if I showed it on camera, but we briefly started the bike, and one of the tubes in the air cleaner that goes to the top of the cylinder head, PCV valve maybe, was shooting out gas and oil mix, which we have determined is also in the crankcase, a gas oil mix. So we put this back together. We're going to change the oil, we're going to fire it up, make sure nothing else comes out there, hopefully, and then put all that back together, and then hopefully this thing will get out of my yard. Oh, we're working in the dark here, so I haven't been filming a lot, but that's what we're getting out. It's just mostly gasoline, I think. There is some oil in there. This is very highly thinned out. Stuff I managed to pour into the bucket. What do we got? I think we got about probably 4 quarts in that bucket, and then the rest that I missed. So yeah, there's a lot of gas in there. New air filter was $84, so we're just going to run with that for now. We're going to take that off when we start it so we can make sure nothing else comes out of that tube, and then hopefully it'll run fine. We're waiting for this to drip. There's a lot of gas still left in there. Okay, yeah, I'm going to need to see if it, let me take the air filter off so I can see if it starts spitting stuff. Alright, Josh. Give the neighbors something to talk about. Why don't you let it warm up a little bit?
I wonder if that's some of that oily gas that's burning off. It's just smoking like a chimney. Alright, rev it up a little bit.
It does. That's normal.
That's normal?
It does that every time.
Okay. All right.
It's just a little bit of that excess gas in the pipes that ignites. And shut it
Doesn't
off.
seem to have shot out anything new, so yep. I mean, it was pouring out like a river before.
It was.
All right. We'll put this cap back on.
I mean, it's a nice warm engine. It's nice on my legs.
I'll bet it is. Let's put this air cleaner cover on, and yeah. We'll fire it up tomorrow again bright and early just to make sure she still is doing the same thing. So here we are in the cold light of morning. We're gonna try and start it up again. Wait, it's just coated with oil and gas, and every single fluid. Probably coolant on the other side.
Yeah.
I don't know. So last night we started it up. You couldn't really see anything. It just made a massive, as it blew all the excess out of the engine that was in there from before, a massive cloud of smoke. And I cut it out of the video, but Josh had a long talk about how he hydrolocked the engine and tried to start it when it was hydrolocked, and somehow by some miracle he didn't ruin the engine. So apparently he's very lucky. So anyway, fire it up. It's not smoking. So it's running, it's not smoking. I don't know, Josh, you got incredibly lucky that that thing did not bend any valves or anything.
No.
And it doesn't appear to be pouring out fluid, so. He's going for a ride without a helmet. Yeah, that seems like Josh. I would have had him take the GoPro, but I don't have a helmet rig, and he doesn't have a helmet anyway, so. Alright, Josh, that concludes this project. What did we learn? Nothing.
I need to buy a multimeter.
Yes, you need to buy a multimeter so you don't bring your projects to me.
No, that way I don't blow up the next thing I have that's hydrolocked.
Or that.
Yeah.
Alright, anyway, we basically learned absolutely nothing from this video, so yeah, I got nothing to say about this other than I don't work on bikes, so quit bringing me bikes.
Well, you do now. Really?
No, I really don't.
What is this, the third one that you worked on? You work on bikes now, buddy.
No, I don't work on bikes. Anywho, if you like this content, feel free to like, subscribe. We still have that Kawasaki pushed into the back that I got to work on one of these days.
See? So you work on bikes.
I don't technically own that though, so I'm loath to put any money into it. Anyway, one of these days we'll have that Kawasaki coming up. I'm sure that won't be exciting either, so.
At least this bike sounds good.
I don't know what that sounds like because I never heard it run. Somebody drug it here non-running, and that's where it stays. Anyway, possibly that'll be coming up sometime in the future. If you want to see that, do all those things, and thanks for watching. I still don't work on bikes, so.